Hey y'all, I don't know if I did a intro. Today is Saturday. Welcome to the little channel. I worked at Amazon this morning at 2. They offer VTO, so VTO mean that if my shift was like 5.5 hours, right? So I already worked about 2.5. So they said if you want to take VTO mean that 2.5 of the hours are gonna go. You volunteering to get off without pay. I was like, I'm good. Let me get up out of here. I'm good. Because I picked up shift on Sunday too, but I picked up 9 in the morning. So anyway, my first time back on the 2 in the morning shift, and I was set up a lot, but it was okay. I had a bunch of tests that I had to take. I had, in the middle of me having to get ready to stow, they put me down for stowing. I had like 29 to 32, so four columns and two rows. Four columns and 2 rows is what I had to do. So then 4 columns and 2 rows is what I had to do. So then it was actually okay. Everything was actually okay. Everything was actually kind of okay. I mean, towards the end, because I was like, dang, don't we take a break at 4:30? And then the Caribbean guy, I could feel, like I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I don't want to scare you, but I got eyes behind my head. I said, I can feel when you looking at me. And then he was laughing at me. So every time I felt him looking at me, I turned my head at him and I smiled, and then he was scared. I said, I don't want to scare you, but I can feel when somebody's looking at me. I said, I can feel when somebody's looking at me.
I'm just trying to close the door.
I know, be careful. Yeah, so I had a good time with my co-workers at Amazon. We were catching up. They bring me joy. I had me a person that was helping me on 32. Somebody came in. She was a good store. I was like, girl, look at you. I said, your area look cute. Because even though when I'm assigned to stowing and I got 2 roles, I'm in charge of the 2 roles no matter what. So even if I get an assistant, okay, I still have to go back after the assistant to make sure the Jiffies are on the right side of the bag. All the Jiffies on the right facing library style. All the boxes on the left side facing library style. If that makes sense to you guys. So I felt like I was starting to get it. And then one of the other workers in there, he must be like a shift leader. Because I don't know if Amazon let co-workers be smoking before they come to work. Girl, they be coming up in there smelling like a pound of ganja. I want to be loved, not be who you think I am. I really want to be up or past the touchy on the right hand side, past the touchy on the left hand side. I mean, I was like, bro, you gotta get away from me, because I don't want to be catching no damn contact or nothing, or messing up my urine from your secondhand smoke. He walking around there, pants under his booty, and you supposed to be a leader, smelling like weed, and you a leader. That's when I knew the world was all messed up. I gotta get my son some headphones, or whatever the hell it is, because he likes to have fun. That's my little buddy right there. Yeah, I got my son with me, my youngest son. Like I told him, that's my last one, y'all. That's my last baby I'm going to have coming out of me. Because Stella, I was about to say Stella getting her groove back. No, I ain't. I'm a little is getting herself back. It ain't no Stella getting her groove back. I had enough groove. I'm little is getting herself back. How about that? I'm I'm trying not to go to the hot pot today, but I like it. It was rice. I ate rice yesterday. I was trying to, because sometimes your eyes can get bigger than your stomach, right? When I first went there, I made all this food and I couldn't even eat it all. So, with that being said, I said, let me go ahead and make the plate the way I would eat it at home. So I'll put like a few pieces of sausage. So I didn't think I was going to eat more than what I did. So what I should have put was like slices of a whole sausage. Map it out. And then grab like maybe a handful of shrimp. That's all I eat when I go there. Shrimp and these long sausage. Rice. Sometimes I should have got the pork belly, because really when you eat kimchi, you need to have pork belly with the kimchi mixed up. I ended up putting the sausage in it, but I ain't had no sugar. They don't never have none of the ingredients out like they supposed to. I'm like, we come here for the damn sauce. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I be like, man, put the sauce out. So, you know, I had a whole plate of vegetables, and I actually wanted me another serving of vegetables, but they be looking at me funny. I'm like, right, this is an all-you-can-eat buffet? So why are you over here worrying about my vegetables? Y'all always hating on me. So they be in the back. I be thinking they be gambling on me, talking about, let me see if she gonna eat all that plate of vegetables, and I damn sure do. I ain't gonna lick the plate, but I'm gonna eat the last piece. So did. So it was really good. I love it. It's a good broth. I chose not to be getting all the fancy broth. I just get regular chicken or beef. Sure do. Add your, yes girl, chicken or beef broth. When you go to a hot pot, I just get regular chicken or beef. Some people like to have spicy food. Spicy. But honey, I don't think I'm meant to be having too much spice no more, because I'm getting old and I can't do it. I just can't. So I had a good time over there. I went there by myself because my daughter, my second daughter, she didn't want to come. She don't like, she's a teenager. I was like, you rather go out to a carnival that got shootouts than come sit in a hot pot with me? I was like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, she ain't want to, no, but still, she ain't want to get out the car. She's like one of those. She's just like me, because I was the same way when I was younger, and I want my kids to break out of that. I'll clean the side of the door, hope it look good. I do try to train the children, like, you know, I don't want you to feel like you gotta go out with your friends to go somewhere. Sometimes it's okay that you take yourself out. I want you to focus, start balancing yourself. My phone only at 9 minutes. But yeah, y'all, I was just updating y'all. It's Saturday. I went to Amazon yesterday. I work overnight, and it was alright. I had a good time. I don't know if it's gonna be like this all the time, but I had a good time. I had great co-workers. You know, we stayed ourselves in there. Of course, everybody gonna be worrying about what you doing. Of course, everybody gonna be wanting to know who you are, what you doing. I don't know. This must be a North Carolina thing, because in Jersey, I never experienced something like that. I mean, of course, you may want to see somebody that want to date you or something, or you may experience somebody that wants to, if your man or your other cheats on you, he ain't gonna cheat on you in the same county. You know, like, you just don't see no shit like this, like you see out here. Like, people out here, they come knock on your door to have what you got going on, and then you be like, dang, I don't even got nothing going on. Dang, I'm Miss Breakfast at JK's. But yeah, y'all, I was out here. I got my little boy with me. We'll load up the car and talk it out and soak up all the stuff that we achieved and did what we had to do, and it's going from there. You know, I hope I do the best of this obstacle. I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. I am drained out. My hands are killing me. I told y'all I got basically arthritis in my hands. I've been working for a long time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the little channel. I only got 6 minutes, so I'm gonna try to like cut everything out in between. How's everybody doing today? I hope good. If bad, hang in there. The only thing that's good about the next day is that it's a new day, a new beginning, a new start. I'm not gonna wait on New Year's to have a new start. Well, sometimes people do wait on New Year's to have a new start, but we don't have to wait on New Year's to start a new start. You can start a new beginning the next day or that moment. We ain't gonna have to wait until next year to start good. You ain't gonna have to wait until somebody else make you start good. You start good when you ready. You do when you ready. Anyway, I just got off Amazon. With this job, I can kind of flex the shifts that I need to work with. That's the only thing I like about that job is a flex shift. Just something to keep the pay period going. Just keep money in. I'm gonna check on the family, make sure everything is good with everybody, and then I made this Uber. Probably see how 5 rides look today. Ubering just because maybe I want to have a little extra money. Maybe I don't want to use my paychecks that's coming in. Maybe I want to have me some little instant cash right now and just have that money to spend instead of spending the money that I got coming. Sometimes you gotta try to balance. I find myself will go more negative into an account than trying to add more to build an account. But we're gonna pray for that and rebuke any of that negativity or negative aspects. And you gonna do what I'm gonna do. What I'm got to do to make things right for my family and do what's best for me. They got some food out here, but I don't know. But I'm gonna just getting off. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take a shower. The job was okay. I'll try to do a little footage so y'all can see the inside of what I'm doing. And that's just warehouse work, y'all. They got other positions in there, but I just gave you just a little idea of if anybody come across this channel and they trying to make, sometimes you make $18.50 starting off, or you may catch a surge. A surge is extra $5, sometimes $9, $2 extra on your shift. So it's alright. But and I think it's like less than 5.5 hours. But if you want to pick up a shift that same day, a lot of people math it out. It's Sunday, so let me go ahead and pull 12 hours on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. You done did 12 hours, or if you want to do 5, it's up to you. Shit, that's your business. It's up to what you want to do. It's a great day. It's still hot. It's starting to get hot. I think we're done with winter. It's 77 degrees out here. It's a lot of pollen. I took the moment I'm taking my allergy medication. I had got me a new doctor, so I'm gonna have to write down all this allergy medication that they had me on, so I can just let him know the medicine that I need. Sure do, because y'all ass is gonna take care of me among this pollen. I cannot go. I don't know what I'll do if I didn't have that medicine, y'all. Because it don't make me too drowsy. But, sometimes I just take the drowsiness and the fatigue just because I don't want to feel this pollen. Because pollen's in my eye, pollen in my nose, pollen in my throat. I can tell that the pollen is potent because I'll be in front of somebody and it look like I'm crying. I was like, y'all, I'm sorry. If my eyes watery, I said it's because of the allergies. And she was like, yes, girl, I know. But y'all, I will get back with y'all. They got some new restaurants and shit out here, but nah, I'm good. I'm good, son. You know what? Everything that look good ain't good. Sometimes, the building would be really nice looking, and then when you get in there, that shit be busted looking. They got a new coffee shop now. There ain't no competition. Alright, y'all. So I'll see y'all later. I'm just gonna go and get cleaned up, and we got a big day on Monday, a big weekday, and that's about it. Did I tell y'all I started cutting some of the hedges by myself, girl, and all that pollen got all over my shoes. Pollen got all over my hair. Child, I went home, washed my hair. Sure did. That's the only thing I like about having short hair. Because if you need to just wet your hair, boom, soap and wet it, boom, that's it. And then just maybe brush it to keep it from getting detangled or something. But that's about the hell it. But y'all, I love y'all. I'll update y'all in between. In the meantime, please enjoy your day. Enjoy your Sunday. If it's this Sunday, I don't know when you're going to get this video. So enjoy your day. And I'll see y'all later. Okay, y'all. So I am, it's 2:44. I called. Okay, y'all. I'm addicted. I know I'm lazy. So I'm still building on my ingredients. So I don't have to go out. I know y'all like, little y'all go out. Let me tell you something. I work hard for a reason. So if I want to go out, trust me, I know I got to work for it. And it ain't nothing coming to me for free, y'all. That's how I reward myself. I go out to eat. I'm older now, so I don't got to wait on anybody. Girl, I don't know where my chapstick is. My lip gloss. Baby was throwing stuff. I don't have to wait on anybody, you know, and I actually, like I told y'all a few videos ago, I need some quiet time, some time to focus and get my mind right on stuff that I don't know. As I got, I'm sorry, y'all, I had to delete something. As I got older, you know, stuff that I used to be able to do in the past, like I could probably do 3-4 appointments in one day, or you know, I can remember certain things without having to write it down. So now I gotta write it down more. I have to schedule a lot more. This being consistent about situations. Did I tell y'all my headlight went out yesterday? So my headlight went out last night. I said, you know what, I ain't waiting on nobody. Like I said, I'm not really trying to wait on no man or nobody. So I went on and went to the Advance Auto and got me a headlight last night. It was only like $20-something, so I got that out of the way. So I'm driving, at least, you know, because one of the parts of my lights is out because of when I hit it. So it looks like I probably just got to put a light bulb in it. So, you know, I'm just doing stuff. This is new to me. You know, I ain't got to depend on no boyfriends, no ex-husband, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm depending on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I want it to be. And I just don't want to ever put myself in a situation where, you know, I have to wait for shit or depend on this person to give me something or whatever the hell, whatnot. Now, hell no. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead to this place, give me something to eat.